Well, so much of the attention has been on Freddie Kitchens, and it should be, and on Baker-Mayfield, because in a sense he is the guy that's the engine that fueled the rise of the Browns. The one coaching hire that the Browns had to get right is defensive coordinator, because Freddie Kitchens will be calling the plays and working with Todd-Monken, the offensive coordinator. Yeah, he's going to pay some attention to the defense, but Kitchens is going to be busy with the offense. He doesn't even have a background in defense. Former quarterback at Alabama. So, Steve Wilks, what about this guy? It's a little hard to evaluate because 1 year at Arizona as head coach, they won only 3 games. You could tell the Cardinals were falling apart when Bruce Arians retired, and he got out of there knowing the trouble was coming. But it seemed like Wilks couldn't stop it either. They had one of the worst offenses in the league, one of the worst defenses in the league. And at times he seemed overwhelmed. He only spent 1 year as a defensive coordinator in Carolina. Ron Rivera, the head coach at Carolina, is a top defensive guy, and in a lot of ways Wilks brought in a lot of the things Rivera did. Now, the 1 year, 2017 at Carolina, they had a top 10 defense in all the different areas with Wilks running it. So he certainly, basically, he's handed a pretty good race car and knew how to drive it. So he comes to the Browns. His background, by the way, was almost like 20 years as a defensive backs coach, going all the way back to college. So what kind of race car is he getting handled here? I think a pretty good one. We start with Myles-Garrett, 13.5 sacks, Pro Bowl caliber defensive end in his second season. I never thought I'd say this, but jabrix-peppers began to show a lot of spark. I'm anxious to see what Wilks can do with Peppers, because, again, Wilks' background is defensive backs. Denzel-Ward, cornerback, rookie, makes the Pro Bowl. Emmanuel Ogbah, I think, has potential as a defensive end. Joe-Schobert is kind of a strange player there in that he led the league in missed tackles, yet he's considered excellent in terms of being the quarterback of the defense, of a 4-3 defense, and also in pass coverage. And by the way, thank goodness, it's just kind of how you put up the numbers. 4-3, the 4-3 defense, 4 linemen down, 3 linebackers, or 3-4, 3 linemen and 4 linebackers. And the Browns are really good because they always are changing coaching staffs. They're going from 4-3 to 3-4, 4-3 to 3-4. Greg Williams played a 4-3. Wilks plays a 4-3, so they don't have to worry about adding more linebackers and fewer linemen. Now, what I want to see about Wilks is, can he do something? By the way, another guy that I think he's going to love, Demarius Randall, free safety. I think he's one of the best safeties the Browns have had in a long time. Those linebackers, we've even talked about this in a different video. They got to do something with those linebackers. Jamie Collins, I wouldn't be surprised if he's cut. He was a big disappointment. I mentioned before Schobert's weakness with the missed tackles, even though he's good in terms of getting the defense organized in pass coverage. Chris Kirksey had some talent at the other linebacker. He missed over half the year with injuries. They got to really get stronger linebackers, be better there. And I think they have to find out. I would like to see them get another pass rusher, or at least create more pressure on the quarterbacks than they did before. Now, clearly the offense with Mayfield and Nick Chubb and Jarvis Landry and a pretty solid offensive line, that is going to be the heart of the Browns. But the defense could be pretty good. Steve Wilks has a lot to work with, and let's hope he does a lot with it, because if he does, then the Browns have a chance to be a playoff team.